Online Safety Act.
His new Online Safety Act.
Imagine this. You're in your bedroom, uploading a selfie and your driver's license just to listen to music, or post on your favorite subreddit. You hit submit, the page refreshes, and that's it. You've handed over your most personal details to a database you've never seen and will never control. Now, picture waking up one morning to find your identity sold on the dark web, and you can't change it. Your fingerprints, your face, your name, they're now someone else's currency.
The UK is making people upload their face to the internet and they're pretending that it's for safety. As of yesterday, the Online Safety Act officially came into effect. If you want to access age-restricted content online in the UK, whether it be from Reddit or wherever, you now have to upload a photo of your face or a scan of your face into AI age verification software. It sounds reasonable at first. Protect the kids and keep the internet safe. But I don't think this is fully about the kids. Instead of the UK government deciding to build their own secure, centralized and anonymous verification system, which would be the bare minimum in this case, they've decided that they're going to outsource it to third-party companies. Reddit and Pornhub have decided they're going to use Persona, which is an American verification ID system. Let's be very clear about what that means. The UK government is now forcing UK citizens to hand over their most sensitive data, their faces, their IDs, their emails, to foreign corporations.
Part 1. The scale of the problem. In the first half of 2025 alone, over 8,230 data breaches exposed 345 million personal records worldwide. That's nearly one for every single person in the United States. Last year's total? 512 million records. Names, addresses, social security numbers, even health data, gone. The average cost of a breach is now $4.8 million, and that's just what's measurable. The real cost is in the stolen futures, bank accounts drained, people denied loans, job offers revoked because their background checks pulled someone else's crimes. And when it's biometric data, there's no change in your face, no replacing your fingerprints. Part 2. Real-life consequences. In 2024, India's police recruitment database was hacked, leaking the fingerprints and facial scans of thousands of officers before they even started the job. Some had their information used to open fraudulent accounts. Others found themselves linked to crimes they didn't commit. In Australia, the scale is staggering. 47 million breaches in 1 year. That's the equivalent of every citizen having their data stolen almost twice. Think about that. You lock your front door, but your digital identity is sitting in a vault that hundreds of people have keys to. Part 3. Public pushback. Over 500,000 people in the UK signed a petition against mandatory ID upload laws. Why? Because the moment the data leaves your hand, you lose the right to decide who sees it. Even in the US, a New York company was forced to scrap a facial recognition system for employees after backlash. Workers called it digital handcuffs. They argued, if my boss can't take my DNA, why should they have my face? Part 4. Where this could lead.
Lots to get through, including the Online Safety Act, which you have highlighted two key parts amongst the litany of outrage, but two key particular parts of this which have caused you big concern. Just explain what they are.
Yeah, well, I want to make sure everyone watching this programme understands that this Online Safety Act, Orwellianly named, is plunging this country into a China-style surveillance state. And so the two key things I want to flag inside the Act. Section 44, which allows the Secretary of State to unilaterally force Ofcom to change the rules about what needs to be censored and what doesn't, without an act of parliament, without a vote. So basically, it's a death knell of democracy in that respect. The second one is Section 179, which is even more insidious. What it does is make it illegal to say something that is false, that causes, and I quote, non-trivial psychological harm.
Once we normalise ID uploads for social media or streaming, where does it stop? Will you need it to join a group chat, buy groceries online, travel? India's Aadhaar ID project began as a way to simplify welfare payments. Now, it's linked to over 1 billion identities. A breach there could ripple for generations. And this isn't science fiction. Cybercrime is forecast to cost the world $10.5 trillion annually by the end of 2025. Not because hackers are getting lucky, but because our systems keep putting everything in one place. Part 5. Ending. This isn't just about privacy, it's about control. Your identity should belong to you. The question is, how much of yourself are you willing to give away for convenience? This was the dark side of mandatory ID uploads. If this made you think twice, subscribe. Because next time, it could be you.